Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dell. I hope that you are doing well and I hope your families are doing well. I hope that you've had an amazing week. I did. This video is about my wash day routine. On a previous video, or the video where I actually showed the products that I use to daily maintenance my hair, I said that the next time that I washed my hair, I would show you what I do during that wash day routine. Of course, I forgot. So I'm going to wash my hair today and show you the products that I'll be using. Now, one thing about this video, this will be my first time doing this on video. So with that said, you won't see me actually washing my hair. What I'll try to do is wash my hair. In the midst of me washing my hair, just come back and let you see that I'm washing it, but I'm not like going to be in the restroom or the shower or anything like that. I'm not professional like that. So I hope that that works for you all. And I hope that you enjoy the video. So I'll just start off by telling you what I use on my hair. Now this is the shampoo from Design Essentials, and it's the oat protein and henna. I get this from the beauty supply store, and as you can see, it is $12.99. Now, I'm not telling you to use these products on your hair. I'm telling you what I use for my wash day routine. But I find that this is a very good shampoo for me, and it is a deep cleansing shampoo, and it moisturizes my hair. It leaves a little moisture there. Along with that, I use the conditioner, which is the almond butter, also by Design Essentials, and this is from the beauty supply store. Now this may be, it could be expensive for you all, but this is what works for me, and I know it will last a minute. So this was $15.99, but let's see, $15.99, and it's from the beauty supply store. So it is almond butter, and it I can't see, but I know that it holds moisture. It Express Instant Moisturization Conditioner. So that is what it does. This is not a leave-in conditioner. However, I do use a leave-in conditioner. It's not this one. I'll actually have to see if they have one. And speaking of leave-in conditioners, I usually use the Suave, Luster, and Coily, and I've about used this up. It's about gone, and it is really good, I find. But I also have used this keeps my hair moisturized when I haven't washed it, like daily, on a daily basis. And in the previous video of me doing my hair, or the hair video, I put a little bit of this in my spray bottle and spray my hair when I find it's dry and I'm trying to style it. Also, this is a leave-in conditioner that I've been using from time to time too, and it is the Olive Miracle by African Pride, and it's a leave-in conditioner as well. All of these items, except I think I got this one from Family Dollars, and I believe it's like $5, $4.49 or something like that. And then this one I got from the beauty supply store, and I believe this is probably in the $5 range too. I can't remember, it's been a while, but I have been using this as well. Which one do I like best? I could use either one. This one, I don't know. This one is more has a more of a consistency to it, and the other one is more like it's, you can see, you can hear it in there. That's probably about the only thing, but I switch up from time to time. This one is thick. So that's the only difference that I see, really. Then I use, when I complete my wash, I also use a purple shampoo. I'm about out of this, as the bottle is squoze, if that's the word, squoze, squeezed. to get the rest of it out. But I do use a purple shampoo. And for those who are not familiar with this is the Shimmer Light shampoo. It's for blonde and silver hair, and it kind of, you know, brings out the silver if it's, you know, kind of dull. Now, do I use this at every wash? I do not. I know some people are actually allergic to the purple in the shampoo. I'm not telling you to use this. I use it from time to time, not at every wash, because my hair, it really doesn't, you know, get dull. It is dry, but this is not for that. But I do use this from time to time. Now, when I am done washing my hair, this is what I do. I use the daily finishing spray. It's a finishing oil serum, actually, and this is from Shea Moisture. I can barely read it, but I broke the top off of it, the spray part, and what I would do is kind of do this and just spray it down like that, spray it down, but I broke that. So now what I do is I take a dropper from another oil bottle that I have. This is for my body, but I take that, I have another one actually, and I use this dropper and go into this and put it into my hair like that. So I do that once my hair is dry. I let it dry a little bit. I don't do this completely wet. Sometimes I switch up and I use the hydrating olive oil. This is actually for your body and your scalp. It's a scalp oil, and this is by Softy. This is really good, and I actually use it on my scalp sometimes, and I use it on my hands, my arms, my body, and it's really good. It has a nice little light scent to it as well. And then, of course, I use the World of Curls. This is for extremely dry hair, which my hair is extremely dry. I know it seems like a lot of products, but with gray hair, for me, this is drier than my normal, like in my younger years when I had long hair and my hair was not dry like this. So when you have gray hair, it's a different type of hair. After my hair is cut and I wash it and condition it and put the little curls in it and whatnot, I'll still have strands that stick up like that. And my remedy for that, it's not a lot of them, but they're stubborn hairs. So what I do is I go in and I take a pair of scissors, and when I see them standing up, I just clip them off. But yeah, gray hair is very stubborn for some people. I also use a little bit of this Cantu gel, the holding gel. This is like the Eco Gel, I think, but this is the avocado hydrating. So this is what I'm looking for. And I cannot think of the name of that. I used to use it. I can't even think of it. But it's also moisturizing. The other gel that I used to use is also moisturizing. But this is hydrating styling gel for natural hair curls, coils, and waves. So I don't use a lot. I just use a little bit. And then I also use, yes, I'm still going, to set it. I use a little bit, as you can tell. I've been really using this, and I've had this for a long time. That's just how little that I use of it. But this is the Nairobi Wrap in Rapid Shine foaming lotion. I put a little bit on there so it can kind of, you know, foam up, and I work it through, and it holds the curls and whatnot along with the gel. And lastly, after I've done everything to my hair and got it in the style that I want to, I also use an edge fixer. I also use Murray's wax, just here on the sides for any kind of wild hairs. Just trying to blend it back in, you know, with a brush. I use a hair brush, just to blend it back into my hair. And that is it. That is all that I use. I guess you say that's enough, but this will last in my hair for, you know, a week or so. And then that's why I use the spray bottle to touch it up. Just you know, in the mornings, or if I'm going somewhere, and then I'll just work it through because it has enough, as you can see, it has enough products in it. So I'll start there, and I'm going to go ahead and get started washing my hair. Of course, I'll be back to show you how I start. Okay, so I have washed and conditioned my hair, and I'm going to take this, one of those, it soaks up. I don't know what you call it, but I'm not going to dry my hair all the way. Also, it dries really fast, but I'm just going to take like the water, the sitting water out of it. And I think that's good. As long as it's not like dripping down my face and neck, that's enough. I just want to be able to work with it, but it's still kind of damp. It's not soaking wet. So at this point, I will take my leave-in conditioner, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to put it all over my hair. It smells so good. And I'm going to moisturize my hair. Just kind of massage it in just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay, that's it for that. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to take my oil. Yes, my hair is wet. This is what works for me. So I mentioned that the top on this was broken. So I'm going to have to take this out. And now I'm going to use my dropper from another oil. It's in the dropper, and I'm just going to go through my scalp. I'm going to do that real quick, and I'll be right back. I'll let you see how I'm doing it all over my head, okay? Okay, so I did the rest off camera of the back portion of it. I didn't want to take too long on that. But next is where I use my Nairobi Wrap It Up Shine Foaming Lotion. When I first got my haircut, I started using this to kind of mold it almost. Well, form it. I'm just going to put a couple of little puffs of that in there. Now my hair is still wet, but it's not soaking. And I'm just putting that all over my hair. All right, and next is the curl activator, the World of Curls. This is for extremely dry hair. Now this is when I use a generous amount of this. And when I say generous amount, sorry. Oh, it didn't drop. It's because this is going to last me a while. Remember, I'm touching up during the week. So yes, it looks like a little wet puppy now, but it'll all work out. And so all I'm doing is massaging this, and at the same time, I'm trying to form curls as well. So I'm going to take my hand and I'm just going through my hair because this has to dry. So the final look, you'll see me do the sponge, um, but at the same time, I'm using my fingers or my fingernails to form a little bit of pattern here. So I am massaging it in, but I'm also getting some definition. So I do that for a while. And when I first started doing this, oh my goodness, I wasn't used to it and my arms would be so tired. But now I'm used to it. So I think I've got the curl activator worked in pretty good. And you can't really see it, or you may be able to see it, but you can see some little something going on. It's not just straight anymore. Okay, and the reason I use the gel, I use that lastly, and I use the Cantu, or I think it's called, I'm going to put it on the screen if I can remember the name of it, but it's something thousand. Eco Gel. I think it's Eco Gel. That's what it is. But I use that sometimes too, but I ran out of that. I don't have any. And so now I'm using this Cantu styling gel. It has avocado in it. It's hydrating. So I'm going to use a good amount, not as much as the World of Curls, enough just to get a little tightness to the curls. Because the World of Curls does not have like a holding power, but of course you know the gel does. So before I even use my sponge, I just kind of go through and form me a little bit of curls. And you'll see a difference when it dries. When it's wet, it looks different than when it's dry. So let me put a little bit here. So I do have some that will kind of stick up in the top. And that's what I'm doing. It's just forming me some curl pattern here. And then after I am satisfied with the curls that I've gotten with my fingers or my fingernails, then I go in lightly with my sponge. I'm going to get to a point where I probably won't even have to use the sponge anymore. Because sometimes this can just work by itself. Okay, now, so I'm going to take this sponge. You can get this from the beauty supply store, or you could get it from Walmart. I think Family Dollars has it as well. I'm going to start from the back, and I'm just going to work my way up, and I'm not pressing in. I'm just curling the top. And then after I do this, I don't have to do this too long. I'm going to let this dry. And when it dries, it looks settled, set. So see how they're coming in? See, I hope my back is looking okay. Let me know if it is. And then this is when I'll kind of start to shape it. I usually have my comb that I could do it with this one actually. So you see how it's got a little bit of curls going on? I usually have a wide, but you can pick it up like that if you want to add more height in the top. like that. And then I pat down my sides like that. And if that's good enough, I leave it like that. But of course, I go back and check just to make sure that I like that. Then after I do all of this, I don't use, this is what I use to make sure I don't have any gaps in my hair. But I don't do that part until it dries, because I don't want it to mess my curls up. So now I take this edge fixer and I just take a little hairbrush like this. Or you can take a toothbrush. I've used a toothbrush as well. And I take just a little bit and I put it right there. Just blending it into my hair. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because we're pretty much done. But I had to come on and do the video because I did mention that in my previous hair video that when I did my wash day, I would share that with you. And so this, you'll see some of the strands standing up, and if they dry like that, I'll cut them off with the little my little scissors. If not, I can push it down in the middle. But I do like a little height just to give it a little shape, meaning my sides will be flat. Now, I usually, when I don't wash my hair and I'm curling it for the day, I use this side too. I don't have to use it. I can, but I've got the curls that I want. But if you want to, I guess, make them tighter, this is why I use it during the day or daily. Now, I don't wash day, but let's do it and see what happens. Okay, so it's giving us some little curls, but I don't want to take it out of the shape that I had it in. So let's go ahead and pull this back up. I want to make my sides a little flatter, and you can just play with it until you get it to how you want it. But I'm going to let this dry, and when it dries, I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to let it dry and come back and let you see what it looks like dried. Okay, so it's been about 45 minutes and my hair is almost dry. It's not completely dry, but I can still do the finishing touches. So this is the comb that I was trying to show you the first time, but I couldn't find it. So what I do at this point is, if I want to lift it up, that's what I do, and I still shape it. And I think it looks perfect like that, but you see the spaces there? I'm going to take this and just massage it. I'm sure there are probably some in the back and in the top as well. Not too much, because it's already styled. And that's pretty much it. That is my wash routine. And I hope that it was inspirational to someone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and may the good Lord bless you real good, and I'll see you in a video soon. Take care.